The concerto for quadrachord really comes from a long desire to finally integrate some of my invented musical instruments into a more traditional orchestral context. I've been building and inventing musical instruments since I was in high school. So I've used them both with electronics and with chamber music, but I've never taken the step of trying to find a way to integrate them with the orchestra. So this is really the culmination of, in some ways you could say, certain threads of my whole life's work. The quadrachord is a very long instrument. It's 15 feet long and has 4 strings. That's where the name quadrachord comes from. It has a very broad range. You can pluck it like a guitar. You can bow it like a violin or a cello. And you can drum on it like a percussion instrument. And you can prepare it like a prepared piano. So there's sort of 4 different approaches to how the instrument can make sound. And so it's an incredibly diverse range of sound. The instruments of the orchestra are purely acoustic instruments. They make their sound by the vibration of the wood, the metal, the air. My instrument is an amplified instrument. The string is vibrating, but it's a metal string, it's a steel string. Inevitably, that creates a separation from the orchestra. And of course, my goal for this piece was to integrate my instrument with the orchestra. A lot of the artistic material in the piece is exploring how we're alike and how we're different. So at times you actually hear us playing in 2 different tuning systems, or you'll hear that there are sounds being made by my instrument that are unlike any sounds that could be made in the orchestra. It's sort of like eating a new food. I remember the first time I ate Thai food. It was like, whoa, there's some flavors here that I've never had before. I think I'm going to sort of offer that kind of experience. There's going to be some sounds and some tunings that will seem strange at first, but if you live in that world for a few minutes, you'll start to see how they work. I think all composers respond to the environment within which they're working. What I love about nature and why I compose in nature is you can see the systems of nature. You can see how things balance. You can see how one thing affects another. Because I'm a builder, I build instruments. I've always been building things. I happen to have built this house, and so this house is an organism too. All the systems that happen in this house are a system of light coming in, of power being generated, of power being used. Building an orchestra piece is one thing, building an instrument is one thing, building an environment to work in is another. But they're all part of, for me, they come out of the same inclination to sort of create these complicated systems that seem to work together to make something hopefully beautiful.